She is the real thing. This book can be judged by the cover. Seeing and hearing is to be believed. This versatile and spiritual talent captivates you with her song.
Once again, this is the Okc Exposed. I'm Hosea, the podcast slayer, Oklahoma City and the world. To my left is Miss Felicia Renee. Felicia, say something to the family for me.
Hello, Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, this interview is one that I've been trying to get for a while. Why, you may ask? Because I believe this interview, like others, will be informative and really bless you. Felicia, I have a question for you. Who is Felicia Renee?
Felicia Renee is a wife, a mother, child of God, and a singer.
Well, that's good. And that's very uncommon. And you have some people who will come upon this thing that I'm doing and actually try to skirt that issue. I commend you for that. Do me a favor. Now, I know that they may not know. You are a stout woman of faith. Tell us about your faith.
Well, grew up in the church in New Jersey, and I did not claim salvation until October 26, 1994. That's when I decided I wanted Jesus to be the head of my life.
That's all right. Now, I know your music is powerful. How do you explain how you provoke such a response?
I sing what he gives me. Usually when I'm studying and doing Bible study,
Right.
The Lord just gives me words. Sometimes he'll give me a melody, sometimes he doesn't. But when he gives me the words, I write. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. I always try to make sure I have something near me to record what he gives me, whether it's pen and paper or my phone, to do a voice recording. But when he gives it to me, I write it down.
That's awesome. And in your music, I'm curious, who would you say are some of your major influences?
I have quite a few, and it's a broad spectrum.
Okay, let's hear it.
Anita Baker.
That's good.
Roberta Flack.
Oh, I like Roberta.
CeCe Winans.
Okay.
Marette Brown Clark. Lisa McClendon. And then there's some many there. Donnie Hathaway.
Yeah.
Donnie McClurkin.
And as you would say, the list would go on and on.
It goes on and on. I like the message that they put out.
Okay.
But as far as the women, I feel that I sound most like them. And I love their sound.
Other than your beautiful voice as an instrument, do you play any other type of instruments?
Now, no. But I grew up playing instruments. My initial instrument was flute.
Okay.
Then I moved to clarinet. My 16th birthday, I got a piano.
Okay.
For my birthday, played that a little bit. But when I got to the 11th grade, I switched over to trombone.
Trombone. You like doing a little slide?
Yes, the slide.
Okay.
If you stretch it all the way out, it was as long as I am tall.
That may be kind of rough.
It might be a little bit longer than I am tall. But I played trombone all through 11th and 12th grade.
Marching band?
Marching band and concert band.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm wondering, I'm very curious, are you native to Oklahoma?
No.
Okay. So tell us where you hail from.
Grew up in New Jersey.
Okay.
Graduated from high school in New Jersey. When I was a sophomore in college, my parents moved to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So I claimed Pennsylvania and New Jersey as my home. And I've been in Pennsylvania for a long time.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you here in Oklahoma City.
I've been here almost 2 years now.
And we appreciate that and hope you don't leave. I'm just saying. Curious about, are there any future engagements, recordings on the horizon for Felicia Renee?
Actually, I'm working on an album right now.
Okay.
Should hopefully to be released this year.
Okay.
Been writing. We'll be in the studio soon.
All right.
But
Be looking Oklahoma City. She's coming.
Be on the lookout for that. But what the goal is with that is I have an opportunity to go to Nigeria
inspiring songstress a little something on how to get there, how to stay motivated, how to do what you do.
Prayer.
Very good.
Lots of prayer.
Agreed.
Seeking the Lord, and surround yourself with people that support you, that are also seeking the Lord, and that can tell you the difference between right and wrong.
Agreed.
You need a strong support system. If I didn't have that, I don't know where I'd be.
And as a piggyback to that question, would you please honor us with just a little bit of your personal testimony?
It's hard to break
I
it
know
down.
he's done so much you can't tell it all.
I cannot tell it all. We don't have enough time in the day to tell it all, but God has been good to me. He's done so much for me, and without him, I don't know where I would be. I really don't. I wouldn't be able to do what I do.
And the reality of it is, without him, none of this would mean a thing.
Wouldn't mean anything. It would just be something to do.
That's all right with that. I like hearing that. It really makes me feel good as a man of faith, doing what I like to do, and that would be this. Check this out. I deal with the Oklahoma gospel music scene, and we're just curious. What's your take on Oklahoma gospel music?
There are some talented people
Agreed.
here in Oklahoma City. If I could get them all on a bus,
We're trying to get as many as we can on this thing right here.
Yes, and take them back east with me and get some exposure, I'd do it in a minute.
See, that's beautiful.
There are countless.
I'm going to take a page, if I may, from Minister Kirk Franklin, and you tell us, what is the reason why you sing?
Why I sing.
I told you it was going to be good.
I remember when, growing up, my grandmother used to always tell me, if you don't use it, God's going to take it away from you. And he had to prove that to me. There have been times where I've been told no. I've lost my voice. But I just had to, okay, Lord, what are you doing? What are you saying to me? I know that he's given us all gifts and talents according to our abilities, and I know that this is a gift that he has given me.
Very true.
Because so many doors have been opened for me, because I've worked with big name gospel artists, but I've also done the national anthem at sporting events.
Okay.
So those are doors that he has opened.
If anybody from the Thunder is listening, message!
Hello! Call me.
You to me, you seem like such a friendly, a cordial person, but there has to be some pet peeves or turn-offs. Give us a couple of things you just don't like.
My number one pet peeve, saints that judge me by their measurement.
Okay.
What God does for me is for me.
Agreed.
What he does for you is for you.
It's for me. I want you to understand this young lady right here. She's given of herself. She doesn't mind doing so. Before we leave here, first of all, I want to thank you for giving of yourself. Do you have any shout-outs? Anyone out there that you want to say hey to?
Of course. To my husband, who supports me. He goes to bat for me. He drags me to football games to sing.
That's all right. That's good. We appreciate that, bro. We appreciate that.
Yes. And to just everyone that has really supported me. Chrissy Richardson.
Chrissy Richardson. Okay.
Me to you.
Right. What's up, Chris?
My church family.
That's right.
It's too many to name, and I don't. You know how they say you don't want to start naming names.
That's right. You may miss somebody.
Yes, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but they know who they are.
Okay.
They know who they are.
First of all, I'd like to say once again, thank you for being the blessing that you have been to me today. I'm sure if Oklahoma could put their arms around you today and give you a hug, they would.
I hope so.
Because you're just such a beautiful individual. And remember this, Oklahoma City. young ladies like this and others that will be on this particular program, we're here to let the world know Oklahoma City has talent. Once again, I'm Hosea the Podcast Slayer with Felicia Renee saying, 2 fingers, peace, remember. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it.